Ladies and gentlemen, let us be very honest to the Kenyans, and let us be honest to speak about what is happening in the opposition of this nation. There is an intense political fight within the opposition circle, and the people who are actually between this intense political fight is Fred Matiang'I and Rigathi Gachagua. That is actually what I could like us to discuss in depth and try to see where is this fight going to end and what will be its implication in the side of opposition. But before we dive in and try to dissect for you all that, I could request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then it is good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to hit the notification bell. By doing that, you have given YouTube permission to notify you so that you can watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to this YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you, because you always inspire us to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, let us go back to the discussion about the political fight, which is very intense between Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiang'I. What is the genesis of this fight? That is where I want to start from. And the genesis of this fight is because Fred Matiang'I had to go against the wishes of Rigathi Gachagua by actually going forward to choose Jubilee as a political party and to use it for his political ambitions, let come 2027. Because the wishes of Rigathi Gachagua was that Fred Matiang'I was actually expected to come up with his own political party, and a party which was going to have its backing from the Gusii nation. And Rigathi Gachagua had expressed that when he was being interviewed in one of the radio station from Gusii nation. And he had put it very clearly that let Matiang'I come up with his own political party, which has its backing from the Gusii region. Because the politics of Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiang'I is quite different. And the way they approach politics is also different from each other. So that is one of the things which has made these two political leaders within the side of opposition to be in a political fight. And another thing which makes these people to have that political fight is because of their belief or their beliefs. and the way they do things. If you look at Rigathi Gachagua, he believes in tribal politics. But if you look at Fred Okengo Matiang'I, you will find that Fred Okengo Matiang'I believes in national politics. Matiang'I believes that if you want to stop at presidency, you must consider Kenya as a whole. You must go for a political party which has a national outlook. And Rigathi Gachagua is a politician who still believes in the old politics, that you must be a kingpin within your region. You must have a tribe behind you first before you go to the national politics. That is what Rigathi Gachagua believes completely. And being that Rigathi Gachagua comes from a very high populated tribe or region, he believes that he has the numbers. And he also believes that Matiang'I should go to the Gusii region and come with the Gusii numbers, because Rigathi believes that the people of the Gusii nation don't have that huge number, which actually can help them to go to the top seat of this nation. But Matiang'I believes that it is possible that a person from a small tribe can be the president of this nation. The only thing he needs is to approach politics from the Kenyan view without actually meandering in a kind of regional politics or tribal politics. And then, what is the real fight between these two? Because DCP is just a party and Jubilee is just another party. The big thing which is causing or which is fueling this political fight, this intense political fight, is actually Mount Kenya politics. Because Rigathi believes that Fred Okengo Matiang'I is dodging him because he wanted to encroach himself to Mount Kenya politics. And that is what Rigathi Gachagua doesn't want. Because Rigathi Gachagua believes that if you encroach into Mount Kenya, that is his safe haven. That is actually what will make him to be a political giant. That is what can make him to be like the Raila. That is what he must use so that he can be huge in the political arena, even after election. And that is why Rigathi wants to control Mount Kenya as a whole. He wants any person who is going to seek for an elective post, he must use DCP as a political party. And the electorate must actually elect those people who have used DCP as a political party. And that is why he is telling the people of Mount Kenya that I am your voice and we must be together. And the party for Mount Kenya is DCP. But now Jubilee is coming in And Matiang'I is being brought in by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And what does that mean? It means that Jubilee is going to fund individuals who are going to run for various elective seats in Mount Kenya. And that means that there's going to be a big competition between DCP and between DCP and Jubilee. And that competition might actually endanger DCP as a political party, and hence the popularity, the power of Rigathi Gachagua will definitely go down. And that is why Rigathi believes that any political leader from other regions should not enter to Mount Kenya and start campaigning alone. He should pass through him. And it is Rigathi who should welcome any political leader from outside Mount Kenya to come and campaign in Mount Kenya. And if any political leader wants to do the campaign in Mount Kenya, then he must do that political campaign in conjunction with him. And actually, that is the really cause of this havoc. Because I'm very sure if Fred Matiang'I could have aided to the advice by Rigathi Gachagua by actually forming his own political party, which is tribal in nature or regional in nature, by now they will not have this conflict, because Rigathi Gachagua could have known that I have achieved what I wanted. I am the one who is having a political party which is going to fund those individuals who are going to go for elective seats within the Mount Kenya region. And that means he will not have any competition. And because Mount Kenya is quite huge, that will make Rigathi Gachagua to be like Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And what will be the impact of this intense political fight between these two leaders? And the impact is, if these two leaders could split Mount Kenya forth, then it is going to be very easy for William Samoei Arap Ruto to win presidency for his re-election into State House. And this will disadvantage opposition so much. And my advice to these two political leaders is that they should look for ways of resolving their differences so that they can be able to win against William Samoei Arap Ruto. My listeners, what do you have to say about this silent conflict or conflicts between these two political leaders? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And as I have said, whenever you subscribe to this YouTube channel, always make sure to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to this YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you so much. And with that, I say thank you until we meet in our next political discussion.